This is the chaplain of the NAPS committee. So NAPS stands for National Association of Physics Students. So actually she's studying my course. So like same course, guys. If you're coming to Covenant University, physics is the way. If you're ready to, deal with Schrodinger and all of those things. She's an amazing person. I mean, while studying physics with a very, very good result, she has been able to effectively and efficiently manage spirituality and merge it with it perfectly. So we'll be asking her some few questions about not just the course, but also on spirituality terms. Ma Adighije Chinonso, welcome to the Exit interviews.
I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you so much. It's been an honor for 3 years to be the chaplain of industrial physics.
Our first official question would be, how has your stay in industrial physics been?
Studying physics is a lot. It's a lot of work. It's fun at first in 100 level because like a bit normal basic science,
Yeah.
whatever. Then 200 level, then 300 level, then 400 level, and then you look like me. But it's brain tasking because you're being exposed to different sort of calculations. You're being exposed to variety of abstract phenomenons from Schrodinger, like you mentioned earlier, to quantum tunneling to a lot of fun stuff you see on like Ant-Man and stuff like that. Just more theoretical. Yeah.
Okay, so our next question would be, as the chaplain, what are your 3 core spiritual principles that have guided you throughout your stay in Covenant University?
Okay. Before I'm chaplain, I'm first of all a child of God. Yes. So,
Right.
3 main principles would be a genuine relationship with God. Because in Covenant University, you tend to sometimes ride on other people's experiences or other people's growth instead of you knowing God for yourself.
So,
Yeah, so the first thing is a genuine relationship. You just have to like take a pause and then seek God for yourself, know Him for yourself. Being in the right circle, service units helps a lot. So just having those prayer meetings, having those get-togethers, having people sharing the same growth journey as you keeps you in check. Thirdly, would be being discipled, and then from being discipled, you start building consistency. You start growing in your faith, in your walk. Yeah, so that'll be all for the 3.
wow. Our third question we would ask is, there are some times that you've felt you don't want to continue. So what's one thing that has kept you going despite many of those setbacks and troubles? And
One thing that's kept me going. Oh my god, I feel like my answer is going to be so vague, but like one thing that's kept me going is actually God. Let me explain. At a point in studying, it's no longer necessarily your parents. Some people will say, oh, when you check your school portal and you check your school fees, that will motivate you. Yeah, but that's not the main thing that motivates you. Right? Because you realize that your life is not your own. And so you have to come back to the purpose. Why were you made? What am I doing here? Is this part of what God will have me do? And then in discovering who you are, there's just that strength to keep going on. And you know that strength is not humanly feasible. It's only came from God. To overcome the challenges, spoke about challenges, spoke about problems. So it's God that kept me going, that gave me strength, that gave me the right people, placed the right people in place, right? As a support structure. Gave me the ideas to keep thriving. So yes, God kept me going.
so, how did you feel on this day?
That would be defense. So I constructed, and my issue wasn't speaking. My issue was that thing should work on that day because I had to do a live demo, and then it was so fragile because I hadn't put everything together perfectly. So it was like any small movement could stop the flow of what I was trying to do. On that day, after speaking, everyone was, oh my god, oh my god, oh my God. Everybody asked questions, and then live demo. And then it worked. They made me use a lecturer to demonstrate. So it wasn't like I could use one of my guys and then just find my way through. So I was grateful, right? 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, final year. And then my defense that people are praying for, that please, my panel, everything went smoothly. Everything went amazingly well. I was really grateful, relieved as well.
And so our final question, would you have any questions for the guest coming after you?
What was your lowest moment and how did you get through it?
So that's all for the Exit Interview series, and we would see you in the next episode.